A well-known author once said, and I quote, "Human stupidity has no limits other than those we are willing to give it." Despite all your studies, your personal achievements in your life, we would like to present to you 10 habits that will make you look like an idiot. And without further ado, we will start our list with an all too common mistake: overconfidence. Now, don't get me wrong, confidence is a great quality to have. It's that spark that pushes us to take on challenges and strive for success. But there's a thin line between confidence and overconfidence. You see, confidence is based on reality, on knowing your abilities and limitations. Overconfidence, on the other hand, is when we start to believe we're invincible. We think we know everything, we can do everything, and nothing can go wrong. And that's when the trouble starts. Overconfidence blinds us to our own shortcomings and potential pitfalls. Think of the hare in the classic fable, so sure of his speed that he naps while the tortoise plods along. We all know how that race ended. Overconfidence was the hare's downfall. Remember, confidence is key, but overconfidence can make you look stupid. Next on our list is a lack of empathy. Empathy, at its core, is the ability to understand and share the feelings of others. It's a cornerstone of human connection, allowing us to relate to each other on a deeper level. When we lack empathy, we create a barrier that hinders genuine interaction and understanding. Imagine a friend sharing a difficult situation, and instead of acknowledging their feelings, you dismiss them, or worse still, make it about yourself. This can lead to misunderstandings, conflicts, and strained relationships. It's like trying to navigate a dark room without a light, bumping into things and causing unnecessary chaos. Moreover, a lack of empathy can make you come across as insensitive, even stupid, to others. It's akin to trying to read a book with your eyes closed. The story is there, but you're missing it entirely. So practice empathy. Not doing so can make you seem uncaring and foolish. Moving on to our third habit: not listening. It's crucial yet often overlooked: ineffective communication. When we don't listen, we miss out on important information, give off an air of disinterest, and can come across as rude. It's not just about hearing the words, but understanding the meaning behind them. Active listening involves giving feedback, asking relevant questions, and showing empathy. It's a skill that takes practice. On the flip side, constantly interrupting or ignoring others while they're speaking doesn't just make you seem rude, it also paints a picture of someone who is not thoughtful or considerate. It's as if you're saying your thoughts are the only ones that matter. This can make you appear unintelligent, even if that's far from the truth. So let's shift the balance. Listen more, talk less. It's a simple way to avoid looking stupid. Our fourth habit is closed-mindedness. This habit often sets us apart in the worst ways. Imagine being in a room full of people, and you're the only one who refuses to see things from a different angle. It's like wearing blinders, only seeing what's directly in front of you, never considering the panoramic view. Closed-mindedness can make us appear ignorant, or even, dare I say it, stupid. It hinders our personal growth, limiting our understanding and appreciation of the world. For instance, think about someone who rejects a new technology because they're stuck in their old ways. They miss out on the benefits and advancements. They get left behind. Being open to new ideas and perspectives is not a weakness, but a strength. It shows that you're intelligent enough to understand that you don't know everything. It shows that you're wise enough to learn from others. So, break free from your mental chains. Stay open-minded. It's a sign of intelligence, not stupidity. Halfway through our list, we have making assumptions. This habit is a silent saboteur of relationships and reputations. It's all too easy to fill gaps in our understanding with assumptions, but it's a dangerous game to play. When we make assumptions, we're often basing our thoughts on incomplete information. We're essentially guessing, and it's a recipe for misunderstandings and misjudgments. Imagine you're at a party and a friend doesn't greet you. You might assume they're upset with you, but perhaps they simply didn't see you. Or consider a colleague who doesn't respond to your email immediately. You might assume they're ignoring you when they may just be swamped with work. These assumptions, based on our own insecurities or biases, can lead to unnecessary conflicts and make us appear foolish. So what can we do? Seek clarity, ask questions, communicate. Avoid making assumptions. They often lead to misunderstandings and make you look foolish. At number 6, we have procrastination. Yes, we've all been there. The looming deadline, the mounting workload, and the ever-present temptation to push it all aside for just one more episode of your favorite series. But here's the catch. When you constantly delay tasks and responsibilities, you're not just avoiding work, you're breeding stress, and more importantly, you're setting the stage for poor performance. Imagine a sprinter who, instead of running at the sound of the gun, decides to tie his shoelaces. By the time he begins, the race is already over. That's what procrastination does. It makes you lag behind while the world moves forward. And when this becomes a pattern, it can make you appear irresponsible and, quite frankly, a bit stupid. So the next time you're tempted to postpone that task, remember this: the more you delay, the more you lose. Don't procrastinate. It's a habit that makes you look stupid. Next up is not asking for help. We all have our strengths and weaknesses. It's one thing to be independent, but it's another to reject assistance when it's needed. Trying to tackle everything alone can lead to unnecessary mistakes and even burnout. And guess what? It can make you look, well, less than smart. You see, the most successful people know the value of collaboration. They understand that it's okay not to know everything, and it's perfectly fine to ask for help. After all, no one is an island. We learn, grow, and achieve more when we work together. Asking for help isn't about being incapable or weak. It's about recognizing our limitations and seeking knowledge or support to overcome them. It's about being smart enough to know that you don't have all the answers, and that's okay. So the next time you're stuck, don't hesitate to reach out. Remember, asking for help is not a sign of weakness, but of wisdom. 8th on our list is ignoring feedback. Feedback, whether positive or negative, is a precious tool that can fuel our personal and professional growth. It's like a mirror, showing us our strengths and weaknesses, helping us to improve and evolve. Yet some of us choose to ignore it. This not only hinders our growth, but also makes us appear arrogant and, quite frankly, a little foolish. Imagine receiving a piece of advice or a suggestion and completely disregarding it. What does that say about you? It shows that you believe you know it all, that you have no room for improvement. That's a clear signal of overconfidence and a lack of humility. Remember, none of us is perfect. We all have room for growth and improvement. Dismissing feedback is like throwing away a treasure map. It's a missed opportunity to learn, grow, and become a better version of ourselves. Feedback is a gift. Ignoring it is foolish. Nearly at the end, our 9th habit is not admitting mistakes. This habit can make us appear less intelligent than we actually are. Acknowledging mistakes is a crucial part of personal growth and development. It shows that we're open to learning, and it proves that we're human. Nobody is perfect, and pretending otherwise only makes us seem less credible. When we deny or hide our mistakes, we're missing out on valuable learning opportunities. Furthermore, it can damage our credibility, making us appear dishonest. In a world where trust is a precious commodity, dishonesty is a trait that many people find unintelligent. Admitting mistakes is not a sign of weakness. On the contrary, it's a sign of strength and maturity. It shows that we're willing to take responsibility for our actions, a quality that is widely admired and respected. So remember, admit your mistakes. It's a sign of maturity, not stupidity. And finally, our 10th habit that makes people look stupid: not learning. There's a saying that goes, "The day you stop learning is the day you start dying." This is because learning is an essential part of personal and professional growth. It's what keeps us mentally agile and open to new ideas, cultures, and perspectives. When you refuse to learn new things, you're essentially putting a stop to your growth. This stagnation can lead to you appearing unambitious and, yes, even stupid. It conveys a lack of curiosity and a disinterest in the world around you. And let's face it, in this rapidly changing world, not keeping up with the latest trends, technologies, or even social issues can make you seem out of touch. So remember, each day is an opportunity to learn something new. Be it a new skill, a new language, or even a new recipe. Never stop learning. It's the smart thing to do. So there you have it, the 10 habits that can make you look stupid. We kicked off with overconfidence, an excess of self-belief that can blind you to the realities around. Then we moved on to lack of empathy, a trait that can alienate others. We discussed the habit of not listening, which can make others feel unappreciated and unheard. We also touched on closed-mindedness, a habit that can limit your growth and potential. Next, we explored the pitfalls of making assumptions, a habit that can lead to misunderstandings and strained relationships. We talked about procrastination, a habit that can hinder your progress. We delved into the habit of not asking for help, a habit that can leave you struggling and isolated. We examined ignoring feedback, a habit that can prevent you from improving. We also scrutinized not admitting mistakes, a habit that can stunt your personal growth. Lastly, we discussed not learning, a habit that can leave you stagnant and unfulfilled. You have the choice to become a better version of yourself and avoid these habits so you can present your best self to others. Remember to subscribe, share, and leave your comments below. Thanks for watching.